Good day everyone. Today I will be explaining the importance of inventory management in Zeus Coffee's business operations. Inventory management plays a very important role in ensuring the company's success by making sure that all ingredients and supplies are always available whenever they are needed. For a coffee business like Zeus Coffee, this includes coffee beans, milk, syrup, packaging materials, and other essential items and daily in their operation. Effective inventory management helps Zeus Coffee maintain product freshness and quality, which is very important in providing customers with the best coffee experience. By properly managing stock levels, the company can avoid shortage that may disrupt operations, while also preventing overstocking that can lead to waste and higher storage costs. In addition, good inventory management allows Zeus Coffee to reduce waste, control operational expense, and improve overall efficiency. This is especially important as the company continues to expand and serve more customers across multiple outlets. Through the use of effective inventory system and technique, Zeus Coffee can better forecast demand, manage supply chains, and ensure smooth daily operations. In conclusion, inventory management is essential for Zeus Coffee because it supports consistent service quality, cost control, waste reduction, and business growth. By maintaining efficient inventory practice, Zeus Coffee can continue to satisfy customers while strengthening its position in the competitive coffee industry.
Zeus Coffee is a Malaysian coffee company founded in 2019 in Kuala Lumpur with the goal of making specialty coffee affordable for everyone. The company has grown rapidly and now operates hundreds of outlets across Malaysia. Zeus Coffee uses technologies such as its mobile app for ordering, delivery, and loyalty rewards to improve customer convenience. It offers a variety of coffee, non-coffee, drinks, and food at competitive prices, despite challenges like strong competition and rising costs. Zeus Coffee continues to expand through innovation, quality products, and excellent customer service. That's all for me. Thank you.
Next, I will talk about our research methodology. Our primary objective were to identify Zeus Coffee inventory technique and evaluate how effectively they control their stock to improve supply chain efficiencies. For our scope, we focus specifically on the UTM Skudai branch. We track the management of raw material like beans, daily, and packaging from the moment they arrive from the warehouse until they are sold to the customer. And of course, we have some limitations. Due to the company policies, we have limited access to confidential financial data. Our study was also restricted by a short time frame and focused on only one specific outlet. Finally, for data collection, we use a mixed method approach. For the primary data, we conduct a semi-structured interview with the store supervisor for the first-hand operational insights. While for the secondary data, we supplemented this with information from Zeus Coffee official website, press release, and the others internet resource.
Good day everyone. Today I would like to present the data analysis for our research project on inventory management at Zeus Coffee. This study used a dual method approach, which means the research is based on primary and secondary data. The primary data was collected through interviews conducted at a Zeus Coffee outlet located in the university area, while the secondary data focused on the company's overall operational strategies. Based on the interview, the outlet managed several types of inventory, including ambient items, small item, and frozen food product. Ambient item includes material used for beverages preparation such as cup and syrup, while small item include syrup pump and water filter. Frozen food product require stricter handling and storage procedure because they follow specific SOP requirement. The outlet experienced change in inventory demand depending on the university's schedule and seasonal factor. During active semester, customer demand is very high because most of customers are student and university staff. However, during semester break, demand decreases and inventory shortage become less common. One major challenge faced by the outlet is stock shortage. Certain popular drinks such as matcha strawberry beverage have limited supply because the headquarters restrict the stock allocation to avoid wastage. As a result, these products are often sold out within 2 or 3 days. To solve the issue, manager coordinate with nearby branch to request additional stock when necessary. The outlet also applies systematic inventory management methods such as first in, first out. This method ensures all the stock is used before newer stock. However, some situations the outlet also practice LIFO, last in, first out, when newer product have early expiry date to prevent product wastage. Besides that, supervisors play an important role in monitoring inventory movement and demand trend. Fast-selling items are reordered quickly, while slow-moving products are managed carefully to avoid overstocking. Inventory mistake may also happen due to incorrect ordering or stock taking error. Lastly, the outlet used a special application called FeedMe to report inventory issues directly to headquarters. Stock tracking activities conduct twice a week to ensure inventory level remains sufficient and operations continue smoothly. In conclusion, this coffee practice a structured and systematic inventory management system but still face challenges such as stock shortage, overstocking, and demand fluctuation due to high customer traffic. Thank you.
Moving on to our secondary data, we analyzed how Zeus Coffee aligns its corporate strategy with local inventory management. Essentially, they use technology and strict operational discipline to bridge the gap between high quality specialty coffee and affordable pricing. First, Zeus leverages its mobile app as a data powerhouse. By tracking customer patterns and preferences, they've moved to a technology based inventory strategy. This allows them to predict demand accurately and synchronize the supply chain across hundreds of stores, ensuring they always have the right stock at the right time. To maintain their promise of freshness, Zoo strictly follows the FIFO or first in first out method. This is integrated into their standard operating procedures to reduce waste and ensure food safety. Beyond quality, FIFO is a financial tool. By minimizing expired inventory, Zeus protects its profit margins, which is vital for a brand scaling this quickly. In terms of logistics, Zeus uses a centralized distribution model with a regional ordering schedule. For example, northern and western outlets receive deliveries on weekends, while southern and eastern locations are serviced during the week. This geographic scheduling reduces the logistical burden on individual store managers, making the entire supply chain more resilient. Finally, all these systems allow Zeus to undercut international giants like Starbucks on price while maintaining a higher specialty standard. Through digital tracking and standardized inventory, they ensure that whether you are in a busy city center or a small town, the quality and service remain consistent. Thank you.
Then I will talk about the questionnaire regarding for the interview to the branch supervisor. Number one is if there is a promotion or new product launch, how much additional stock should be ordered to ensure that supply does not run out. And number two, when doing stock count, at the end of the shift, is the physical quantity usually the same as the amount in the use system? If it is different, why? Number three, how do you know when to order a new stock? Should we wait until it is finished or should we order once the remaining balance reach a certain amount. Number four, uh, when new stock arrive, how can we ensure the employee use the old stock first, and why must we use the old stock first? Is there Next is there a system for organizing the goods? And next one is, as a Zeus employee, how many time or how often did you have to inform the customer that certain materials or ingredients were out of stock, and how did you resolve that problem? And how have you ever over order the item to the point where there was no space left to store them? How do you manage limited store space? And then next is, when the truck arrive, how do you ensure that the item delivered are in the correct quantity and are not damaged? From the moment the goods arrive at the back door until they are fully organized and ready for use, how long does the process take? And number 10 is, what technology tools or software do you use to track inventory level? And the last one is, how often does the team conduct physical stock audit or manual count to ensure the system match the actual stock? Next, I will continue with the finding of the questionnaire, which divide by three. Number one is system and inventory technique, and number two, ordering process and control, and the number three is challenges and issues. For inventory and system inventory technique, the inventory divided into three, which is ambient, small well, and frozen food. For ambient, which is the syrup, which the one that uh, help to make the drinks. Which small waste is the help the ambient item, which is the palm syrup or the water filter. And frozen food, as we all know, is a frozen food that get heated when the order coming. And the system they use for the inventory stock or the stock take usually is feed me or luck. The method or the technique they use for their inventory in outlet, which FIFO and LIFO. FIFO is first in first out, usually used by the cups, paper bag, and so on, which the old stock will be used first and the newer stock will be put in the bag. And LIFO, however, is the opposite of it, which um the nearest expired date will be used first because it's a perishable item, so we need to use them first. And the SOP storage for ambient item is at the best storage, and frozen fruit in a freezer with strict SOP. However, the freezer is put on the bed storage. Merchandise, they display on the front for promotion. However, the rest of the stock of merchandise will be put in storage at the front of the store. And then we deliver check using by delivery order sheet that prepared by the company, and we check by one with according to delivery sheet. And then order processing and control. Ordering frequency is a weekly, which 4 times a month. For the sorted area and is Monday, usually on Monday, and the northern area which usually on the weekend when the inventory come in and deliver. And system feed me, they use system feed me and Zillnets uh to make in their ingredient, to order the ingredient, sorry. Then control method, monitor fast versus slow item moving, which they monitor to predict what the next week will be needed the ingredient. For example, for the next week, for this week, the most viral item is strawberry matcha latte. Then we should focus on ingredient to make the strawberry matcha latte. However, for slowing moving item, probably we should minimize the order lah. And then the safety stock based on HQ limit, meaning we can order how many we want. However, it's on limitation based on HQ. And then stock shortage with request from other outlet, meaning the solution from short shortage, this stock shortage, sorry, they are going to request from other outlet whether they have the ingredients and they can give to them. or they wait for the next cycle of ordering the items. And the last one is challenges and issue, which during high demand, it will become frequent stock shortage, which usually after we order, the order arrive, and then not is going to be 2 and 3 days depletion the stock. I mean, the ingredient will be gone by 2 or 3 days after the delivered. And then time consumer receiving process, inspection and SOP handling. Meaning on this, which a very time consuming to check one by one to make sure the quality of the ingredient is come good as they needed. And human error, meaning wrong order unit like pieces versus packet during the order ingredient, or stock can mismatch with system. And the last one is wasted from wrong drink preparation. And the unpredictable demand, meaning difficulty in forecasting. By this mean is we the demand for this week and the next week is probably different. For example, this week is matcha latte, and then for the next week probably buttercream latte. So we are having a difficulty to make a forecasting based on that. Thank you.
In conclusion, Zeus Coffee use a modern inventory system support by technology like FitMe and Zilnex to manage stock efficiency across all outlets. The company mainly applies first in first out to maintain product freshness, while live in first out is sometimes used in specific situations. Although the system is effective, issues like human error, stock inaccuracies, and slow handling of frozen items still occur. Overall, Swiss Coffee has a strong inventory system, but future improvement are need to support its continued growth.
Greetings. Now I would like to talk about MyPie. First of all, Zeus Coffee should use real-time inventory system connected to the POS system to automatically update the stock and reduce shortage. Secondly, the company should improve demand forecasting by analyzing sales trends to prepare enough stock and reduce wastage. With this, they can also save up money and also the time and do their work efficiently. And the third one is Use Coffee can use an automatic reordering system and also work with multiple suppliers to avoid delivery delays and also stock problems. Greetings. Now I would like to present about MyPie. First of all, Use Coffee should use real-time inventory system to connect with POS system so that it can be automatically updated the stock and also reduce the shortage. Secondly, the company should also improve demand forecasting by analyzing sales trends to prepare enough stock and also reduce wastage. The third one is Use Coffee should also use automatic reordering systems and also work with multiple suppliers in order to avoid delivery delays and also stock problems. And lastly, applying to FIFO method and also training employees properly can also help to maintain product freshness and also improve inventory accuracy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. For this part, I will explain the rationale of our project. The main purpose of this project is to understand how inventory management is practiced in Zeus Coffee and how it helps the company operate efficiently. Inventory management is very important in the food and beverage industry because it ensures that raw materials and products are always available when needed. Through this project, we were able to study how Zeus Coffee controls the inventory while maintaining product quality and customer satisfaction. We chose Zeus Coffee because it is one of the fastest growing local coffee in Malaysia with many outlets. Since Zeus handles a large amount of inventory such as coffee beans, meat, syrups, cups and pastries every day, an effective inventory system is necessary to avoid stock shortage. Overstocking
wastage and operational disruptions. Besides that, this project also allows us to apply the theories and concepts learned in the inventory management subject into a real business situation. We learn how techniques such as LIFO, FIFO, stock forecasting, and digital inventory systems are used in actual business operation. In addition, this project improve our research, communication, and teamwork skills because we need to collect data, conduct questionnaire, and prepare the report together as a group. In conclusion, this project helps us understand the importance of inventory management in improving business efficiency, reducing costs, increasing customer satisfaction, and supporting business growth.